Hello everyone and welcome. My name is Nico and today I'm going to show you how to install R, RStudio and R Commander on a Windows PC. So the first thing we're going to do is to start our preferred browser. In my case that's Chrome, and in the search bar I'm going to type R download and press enter, and then you will see that the first option, that should be the one you want to go to. So in order to make sure that is the correct one, look for the website. It should be https://cran.r/project.org. Click on it and you will see a window like this one, and then you just have simply to click on R, download R 4.3.2 for Windows. Your version might be different depending on when you're watching this video, but the first option is the one you want to download. And then you can see that it's downloading. Download is in progress. Once this is done, we can open it and we can double click on it to install it. So yes, English is the preferred language I want to use. Next, I can leave everything as a default. It's fine. Okay. And now it's installing R on my software. So you can think of R, RStudio and R Commander as a 3-layer cake, wedding cake. So R is the base, okay, so that's the one you need to install first, but you're not going to use it as often. And then on top of that you have RStudio, which is the interface you'll be using to code in R. And then R Commander is one of the packages that you can install in RStudio, and we're going to use R Commander to do some statistical analysis. Okay, now that we have installed R, we can install RStudio. And we can open a new tab, type RStudio, and then we can go to the first link. And then we can type on, you can click on install RStudio. You can see that the download has started. Okay, now that the download is finished, we can open, oh, still downloading. Once the download is finished, we can open it and we can install it. Okay, so yes. Next, we can leave all the default basically. We just have to wait for the installation to finish. So during your coursework seminar, you'll be using RStudio, not R. Okay, so you have to install R first as the first layer you need, and then on top of that you install RStudio, and that's the interface you'll be using. So we're going to use RStudio in the workshop, in the seminar, and in other videos that you will see. We'll be using always RStudio, never R. So that's why we need to install RStudio after R. Okay. Now that we have installed it, if we press start, we should be seeing R and RStudio. So we need to open this, and I would suggest you to right click and then pin to taskbar, because we're going to use it quite often. So then it's here, we can click on it. Yes, that's okay. And this is the classic interface. Yes, don't really care about that. So yeah, that's a classic interface you will see in RStudio. So every time you open RStudio, you will see something like this. Just to give you a brief brief presentation of this, the different tab we have. So the one on the left is called console. So that's where you can type some R code and you will get some output. On the right side, we have the first one is the environment. So here we see all the variables you will create. They'll be stored here, the names and the information about them. History will tell you all the history, the history of code in R that you created in the past. You will see it here. You can access it here. And then you have connections and tutorial, which we're not going to really use. At the bottom, here you have the file, a tab file. So it shows you where the working directory is. I'm going to do another video talking about working directory. So you see that at the moment is pointing into this folder where you can see my music, my picture, my video. I want to change that. I want to point it to the desktop. Usually maybe create a folder for the module on the desktop so I can access the information and the files from there. Here we have the plots. So when I create a plot, you will see presented it here, and then packages, so all the packages that you have installed. At the moment, we have just the default packages, and the one with the tick are the one that are already automatically loaded onto the environment. But well, I will show you how to install other packages and how to load them. And then here you have a help. So if you help section, so if you have any issue, you can try to find the solution here. Then you have view and presentation that we're not going to use. Now we have RStudio. The last thing we need to do is to install R Commander. So we have different way of installing R Commander, and I'm going to show you the easier one. Tools, install packages. Okay, that you click on it, this this window will pop up, sorry. And then here you just have to type RCMDR, okay, capital R, and all the others are lower cases. Click on it, click install. So you can see that the first line in blue, this is the code, okay, will be the equivalent of typing this type of code to install the packages. So that's what we did to go to tools, install packages, and type the name of the package. It's equivalent to this type of code. Then you see something in red. Because it's red, it looks like an error, but don't think it's an error. It starts with warning, so it's just a warning that it's giving you. And here it's telling you what it's doing. So it's installing all these packages, okay, all of them. And you can see that for each package, it's downloading them from the CRAN rstudio.com. So that's where we downloaded our R. He's downloading the packages from there, and you see it's quite a few of them. Quite a few. And here it's telling you that it's installed this package and unpacked the MD5 some checks, so everything is fine. And when you see that the thing is flashing again, so you can type again, you know that the command is done. So now we have successfully installed R Commander. What we need to do next is to load R Commander, okay? So installing R Commander happens only once, so you need to install R Commander just once, the first time you want to use it, okay? Once it's installed, you don't have to install it every time you open RStudio, okay? You will have to install it again only if you were to erase everything from your laptop and reinstall R in RStudio again. So then you would have to install R Commander again. Even when you update RStudio, you will not have to reinstall R Commander, okay? But every time you open RStudio, you need to load R Commander, okay, to be able to access it. So in order to do that, you need to type library, okay, and then again the same name, so capital R CMDR. Okay, you have two options. The first one is the one you want to select, and then you press enter. You will see this red messages. Again, they're not error messages. It's telling you that it's loading some required packages: spline, RCMDR MISC, car data, sandwich, and effect. Now nothing is happening, okay? This is because the first time, just the first time you launch or you load iCommander, you need to install additional packages. So a window has appeared on my computer, but I cannot see it. So if I do the classic motion to spread the windows, the windows, I can see that there is another tab that I haven't been able to see. Then I need to click on it, and it's asking me to install more packages. I just need to click yes, press OK, and then you will see that this is happening. So more packages are downloaded from CRAN and are being installed. And once this is done, you will see this, okay? You might just see this without seeing the new interface for iCommander. Don't panic. You just need to, again, do the same motion to spread the desktop, and then you will see iCommander as a separate tab, and you can click on it, and you will see this is iCommander, okay? The other thing I want to mention is when you go on the console in your RStudio, you will see that says the following object is masked from package base error condition. That's not an error message, okay? Basically what he's saying that iCommander has a function called iCondition, okay? And the same name for a different function by the same name is found in the package base. Because you're loading iCommander on top of base, okay, base is the default that is already been loaded. The error condition function, they used to belong, so if you were to type error condition and you expect a specific function from the package base, now it's been masked from the RCMDR package. What it means basically is if you, in your script, you had a code from the package base which include the error condition, now the same function, the same name, is referring to a different function. Okay, it's not referring to the function from the package base, but referring to the function inside the RCMDR package. Again, don't have to worry about that. It's absolutely fine. Now, last thing, what happens if you close your iCommander, exit, okay? Okay, what do I do now if I want to, with a mistake, I need to reload it? You can press the up arrow key. You selected the console, press the up arrow key. The last command you've run should be here. If it's not that one, scroll up, keep going up, okay, until you find library RCMDR, or retype it if you want, and press enter. And then you will see that nothing is happening, okay? This is because it's the only annoying feature by using iCommander. If you close iCommander accidentally, you will have to restart RStudio. So you need to close RStudio. You can close this one as well. Restart RStudio. Then type library RCMDR or scroll up and down finding the command you've used in the past. Press enter, and then you'll be able to access iCommander again. Again, I cannot see it, but I can see there is a tab here that is flashing. I just click on it, and that's my interface. Okay? Perfect. Thank you very much for watching. If you have any comment, please write down in the comment section or send an email to me. Okay? Thank you very much. Bye-bye.